Hey, welcome. Today, we're diving into something that's, well, at the very center of everything you do, learning how to control your mind. Because think about it, the way you think shapes how you feel, and how you feel, that drives every single thing you do.
So let's just start right here with a really honest question. Is your mind actually in your control? Or if you're like most of us, does it sometimes feel like it's running the show? Dragging you back into old memories, spinning out about the future, and just filling your head with a ton of noise.
If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. There's a really good reason people call this the monkey mind. It's just naturally restless, right? It's always on and it absolutely loves to swing from one thought to the next without giving you a moment of peace. Just knowing that, that's the first big step.
Okay, let's unpack this with a really simple analogy. Seriously, this idea can completely shift how you think about your own thoughts.
I want you to picture your mind like a radio that is always on. You can't just switch it off. Thoughts are always going to be there. But here's the thing you can do. You can choose the channel. You get to decide which thoughts get your attention and which ones just fade into background noise. So when we use this phrase, mind control, what are we actually talking about? Because it's not about stopping your thoughts cold. Nope, it's something way more useful than that. Here's the key. Mind control is really about guiding your thoughts. It's about choosing where you put your focus and learning how to manage your emotions so they don't just take over and run your life. You get to be the driver, not just a passenger along for the ride. And this right here, this shows you the difference in a nutshell. An uncontrolled mind reacts. It's super fast, it's emotional, and let's be honest, it often leads to things we regret saying or doing. But a controlled mind, it responds. It takes a beat, it thinks things through, and it chooses a calmer, wiser path. I absolutely love this metaphor. Look, life is always going to throw unpredictable winds at you. Stress, surprises, challenges, you can't stop them. But by controlling your mind, you're controlling your own sail. And that means you can navigate your way through pretty much any storm. All right. Now for the best part. I mean, the theory is interesting, but we need real practical tools we can actually use, so let's build your toolkit. So what are these tools? Well, I'm going to walk you through 5 simple but seriously powerful techniques you can start using literally today to train your mind. Let's get into it. Okay, let's break these down, because each one is a total game changer. First up, breathing. This is like your emergency brake for a racing mind. Just a few slow, deep breaths can instantly calm your whole system down. Next, positive self-talk. This is all about becoming your own coach instead of your own critic. You're consciously rewriting that internal script. Third, focus practice. In a world that's just begging for our attention, being able to do one thing at a time, that's a legitimate superpower. It teaches your mind to stay where you want it to. Fourth on our list is mindfulness. This is just the simple, powerful act of being right here, right now, noticing what's around you, how you feel, without any judgment. And finally, journaling. Think of this as a mental declutter. Getting all those jumbled thoughts out of your head and onto paper, it brings an incredible amount of clarity. Let's look at a quick example of the self-talk in action, because small shifts in your words make a huge difference. Instead of that automatic, I'm going to fail, you just reframe it to, I'm going to try my best. Or you can switch, I always mess this up to, you know what? Every mistake is a chance to learn. See, it's not about pretending challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to face them with a supportive mindset. And these techniques get so much more powerful when you back them up with daily habits. Try starting your morning without grabbing your phone first thing. Turn off some of those constant notifications. Move your body. Even a 15-minute walk can work wonders. And be intentional about what you feed your mind, just like you would with food for your body. Okay, so what happens when things get tough? When you're feeling that stress or anger start to bubble up? How do we use this stuff in the moment? Here is your go-to 3-step emergency plan. It's so simple. First, just pause. Before you say or do anything, take one deep breath. That 1 second can stop an emotional reaction right in its tracks. Second, do a quick calming action. Walk away for a minute, put on a song, whatever works. And third, consciously choose a better thought. Swap out that "I can't handle this" for "Okay, I'll just take this one step at a time." Whew, we've covered a lot, so let's wrap this up and really focus on the biggest takeaway from all of this. If you remember one thing, let it be this. Your mind is a muscle, and the more you train it with these small daily practices, the stronger and more peaceful it's going to become. A calm mind isn't just about feeling good. It leads to better decisions, better relationships, and you know what? A strong mind leads to a strong life. And really, that's the bottom line. This isn't just some mental exercise. This is the key to actually taking charge of your own path. Because when you learn to guide your mind, you gain the power to guide your life. So my question to you is, what's one small step you're going to take today to start training yours?